Hey guys, I'm Master Mills,
And I'm Master Kemmer, and this is Beyond the Maps.
and today we're going to be talking about becoming someone else. So find out what we mean right after this.
So what does becoming somebody else actually mean? What do we mean by that?
Well, that being said, we have our current state, and most of us, I think almost, I will say all of us even, want to change who we are.
Okay.
Right, so that's why we want to get better. Sometimes we might like how we are, we want to be even better. We really don't like how we are and want to be better. And so,
And it might not be everything about us. There might be like certain aspects in our lives where we're like, you know what, if I could change this, I would.
right. And so, one of the first steps to doing things like that is to imagine being somebody else. Imagine being that person, right? So, because this is all getting to our subconscious. Like when we program into our head, our subconscious start making a reality. So if I want to be a stronger person, I'm going to be telling myself I'm strong. I'm going to be imagining a stronger person. I'm going to be imagining, like we talked about this a little bit before, I love superheroes.
Right.
And so this was something that I identified with a lot as a kid, especially when the heroes were so solid in what their descriptions were and what their traits were. Like I wanted to be the person that always stood up for the right thing. And so for me, that was Captain America.
Right.
So I didn't like who I was a strong little kid who was spazzy and all this stuff.
Right.
I wanted to be Captain America. So I wanted to be Captain America. Not that like I wanted to go dressing around in Spanish and throwing a shield everywhere.
Which you did anyways.
Which I did anyway. But that I wanted to be those character traits, and so then I started kind of developing myself towards that with that in my mind of what I wanted to be.
Right.
And in martial arts, we have it where we're talking about we want to be a black belt. Right, and so we have that in our head. Our black belt does this. Our black belt does this, and so we don't
You
think
act accordingly, right? You
Right.
act the way that a black belt would act and things like that, and that's on your mind instead of the way that I'm acting right now. I try to act like this.
Right, like we don't want a kid to come in and think, all right, I want you to act like a white belt.
Right.
Right? We tell them we want you to act better than that.
Right.
Yeah,
Very good, yeah.
cool.
Excellent. And then this goes into some other things too, to where if I am telling myself in my head, so it goes into my self-talk. If I'm telling myself in my head that I'm shy, right, then what am I going to act like?
A shy person.
A shy
Becoming
person.
that shy person, yeah.
So I'm going to become that shy person. I'm going to slouch my shoulders. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm not going to make eye contact with people because I'm already telling myself in my head, oh, I'm shy. That's just who I am. I'm shy. I'm not going to get over that. That's just what I do. It's part of me, right? And this goes into everything, right? So you could be shy. You could be telling yourself you're a failure. So why even try? I fail at everything. I'm just a failure in life, and I'm a failure in this. I've tried so many times, and I've always failed, right? If I'm telling myself I fail, I'm going to be in this pattern of failure, and I'm going to be accepting of it. It's going to be okay because this is who I am. I fail, right?
I think that's a big one with like negativity.
Negativity.
Negativity is very prevalent in our world. People always want to don't do this because of this, or you can't do this, or this is all the bad stuff's going to happen. For me, I used to be like that a lot. I used to be a super negative, dark person.
Right.
And it took a lot of mindset changing that saying I'm a positive person. I have to tell myself constantly that I'm a positive person, looking for the positivity and trying to be that happiness, because I found that once I was doing that, I was way happier as a happy person than as a negative Nelly complaining about everything all the time. And it's a constant.
Right. Like if I'm walking around things, life sucks all the time.
Right.
Then that's what I'm going to be finding, right? I'm going to find everything that sucks about life. Right.
If I say I'm a screw up.
Yeah.
I'm just a screw up. I just mess all this up. Right. That is going to be something that's okay. You keep telling yourself that.
Right.
You're going to believe that, and your subconscious is going to figure out ways to be like, oh, well, here is evidence to support this.
Exactly.
Right? While you tell yourself, I am positive, I am successful, I'm growing, I'm improving.
I'm happy, right? Things like that. Like I'm happy, I'm confident, I'm successful. If you're telling yourself that, you're, like you said earlier, your subconscious will fill in those holes, and then it'll find ways to make those things happen.
Yeah.
Right? So cool. So you could start thinking about some of those things that you tell yourself in your head. Like whether it's being lazy, being a failure, being fat, whatever it is, right? Start figuring out the things that you tell yourself that you are, and think about how you could switch it over and be more positive about it, and to help your self-conscious grow into something that's going to be more productive.
Right, and I think the biggest tool in doing that is like the most powerful words that we have in the English language is I am.
Right.
When we say something in our head saying I am this, that is a very powerful statement that affects both our conscious mind and our subconscious mind.
Yeah.
And when we use that and say I am something negative, something that we don't want to be, we're going to be stuck in it. But if we say I am this, we're going to be growing the right way.
Absolutely.
It's extremely effective.
Great. So hopefully you liked the video today. If you could like and share, hit the little notification on there, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, that would be awesome. Anything else? We're good?
No, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman too.